Hey guys, I want to bring you guys this video here of my classes that are updated since a lot of people have been asking for this. Even though there's really not that many changes after you look at it, I will still go through the entire thing again in case people haven't watched the videos before, anything like that, but this would be a little bit of a longer commentary of me just talking about classes. So hopefully you guys still enjoy that. I just actually did this entire thing and then I found out that my mic was not working on XSplit for whatever reason. I'm really not sure about that, kind of confused, but either way, now I've got some practice in me. So this is my most common class setup right here. This is a honey badger. I've gone through it before. I said that the red dot is not necessary on it. The iron sights are pretty good, and also there's a built-in silencer. So basically, that just screams, I'm pretty darn good for chems, as long as they can kill stuff, which it does. So grip extended mags, and like I'll talk about later, grip extended mags is pretty much the basic attachments you'll use on just about any gun that you want to go for chems with. You're pretty safe to go with that no matter what, but I'll also make some slight changes on what you can go with on other guns that I think works pretty well as well. I'll go through the perk setup real quick here. Sleight of hand is the first one. Sleight of hand I think is really good, especially when you're in spawns. If you're pushing their spawn hard and you don't have sleight of hand on, I feel like you have chances where you're going to die from behind or anything like that, or even looking at a guy when you're just trying to reload. So sleight of hand is a really good perk to use. Stalker, I think Stalker is the most important perk in the game for ARs to use, especially when you're pushing spawns like this. Obviously you can't use it in competitive, but it's pretty good for this. If you're trying to ADS around corners and you can still get around the corner within the year instead of taking forever to get around that corner and possibly get shot before you even see the guy. Dead silence, that's a no-brainer. You use dead silence just so that the enemy team can't hear you. If they have headphones, anything like that going on, they'll be able to hear you a lot easier, and you'll have a rough time because of that. Focus is really good. Focus is good because of the long-range gunfights, and also if you get shot when you're trying to shoot somebody else. If you don't get shot, you don't really need it because your aim will just be a little bit more all over the place, I want to say, but you can still pretty much manage it. But it's pretty good to have just for that one time you get shot and it wins you the gunfight. Hardline, the reason I moved Hardline up is because, one, I took Amplify out. I think in the last one I might have still had Hardline up here. But either way, we'll talk about that again. Hardline, the reason I use it in my original loadout now instead of later on, because obviously you can put it anywhere and you'll still get it in 24 instead of 25 when you're going for a chem. If you put it up here though, let's say you get an assist. One assist and then you die. And then you get another assist. That there counts as a kill. So you can get one assist in your second life after you already have an assist in any of your previous lives, and you will get an assist counts for kill and it'd be one closer, so then it only takes 23 kills to get to there. And then of course you can get the other kills or the other assist counts for kills and be that much closer. So Hardline's really good to put up there just because of the kind of overlapping of assists that it will do. Scavenger, the reason I put Scavenger up earlier on in my thing, I think it's very, very smart to put it up early instead of waiting to get it later on, because that way you can collect a lot of ammo and not have to worry about trying to run around getting ammo later on when you're actually on a pretty big streak. I've seen people run it in their third specialist or even in their specialist bonus, and like I had to like hold myself back from saying, what are you thinking doing that? Like, I just don't, but I really don't know what their purpose to running that late in the class would be. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, just because of the fact, like I said, you want to try to get as much ammo as possible earlier on. So just please do that. Scavenger early on, somewhere, wherever you want to put it, I don't care. Move Deadeye up 1 just because I don't have anything to put after it really. The last perk of my specialist package, I guess it's called, is specialist bonus unlock, whatever the fuck that is just like interchangeable. You can pretty much put whatever you want. It's just a perk spot. It's basically my bonus 1 kill earlier. But Deadeye is really good. It helps you melt faster. Medium long range is when it really comes in handy, I think. Close range doesn't really change too much, but it's still good to have up there, and then you'll get built up a little bit more and possibly even win a gunfight from just killing somebody faster. I decided to go with ICU in most of my classes. If they're using like a lot of explosives, I'll go ahead and put blast shield up there. Same thing, a lot of stun grenades, I'll put tac shield up there, but I don't really, mess with it enough for it to be that big of a deal because it's only 1 kill later regardless. ICU is just good because then you can run around corners and stuff to heal up a little bit faster and then challenge people faster as you heal up instead of having to wait for days and just hide in a corner or something like that. So ICU is pretty good right there. That's why I went with that perk, and it also helps you out with getting maybe that 1 extra kill to get to your specialist bonus to have everything else. Ready Up's good if you're using agility with it as well, because if you're using agility, you're probably going to be running around quite a bit more, and agility is good because you're going to be running around just a little bit faster, so it might be like the split second you need to get around a wall to survive, or the split second you need to catch up to a guy that's running from you. Anything like that, it's pretty nice. I like it a lot, and like I said, Ready Up, as you run, it makes you ADS a little bit faster when you come off of running. Resilience, I've talked about this before, it's pretty good if you're trying to like have the option of jumping off a cliff or even down a staircase, because I've died multiple times from just like either running from somebody or just accidentally falling off something when I'm in a gunfight, and that'll help me out with the just surviving that, I guess. The next one that is the new perk that I've added in my classes is Tac Mask. I don't know if they put like a sale on stun grenades or what, but for some reason it seemed like a lot more people were using stun grenades. So I'm like, okay, they're using stun grenades, I'll go ahead and make an adjustment to that. I don't need Amplify anymore, I just don't see the need for it. If the people are running dead silence, you don't hear them. If they're not, you hear them. So, whatever. Tac Mask is the one I decided to go with for there. For those of you guys that do not know, Tac Mask, I'm pretty sure the way it works is if they throw a stun grenade at you, they get a hit marker. However, you're not stunned. So if you're not stunned and they get a hit marker, they think you're stunned, so they'll run right at you, and then you'll be like, hey, by the way, bro, I'm not actually stunned. So it's pretty good to use if people are using stun grenades. So to go with that, also grenades. The other option is people throw a stun grenade at you, and then they'll throw a grenade at you. If you're not stunned, though, you can just move from the location, and hopefully they're intelligent enough to throw it in the location you're supposed to be at, and you just get out of it completely. And even if they do hit you a little bit with the actual grenade, you're not going to be dead from it unless they're using unless they pretty much direct impact you with a grenade, and you don't. I don't know, and they have danger close on. There we go. The other thing, IEDs are pretty dodgeable even without blast shield now, but it's nice just to not take quite as much damage as the noob tubes. Noob tubes, you pretty much only die if you get direct impacted when you have blast shield on, or if they hit you really, really close with danger close on. So that's the basic setup for this. I'll go through the other guns real quick. Everything you can use silencer extended mags on here, except for the Remington. Might be good to use red dot muzzle brake if you're going against tryhards, but I still do use silencer extended mags when going for KEMs with that. And MSBS for going for KEMs, I don't like the iron sights on this at all. I do not know why, but I'm just not good with it. So I use red dot and silencer when I'm going for KEMs with MSBS, which is still very, very good gun. Everything else, silencer extended mags works fine. Oh, SC 2010 is red dot extended mags actually, which is a rare setup because I don't use the silencer on that one at all when going for KEMs. It just melts and the silencer takes a lot away from it at medium to long range. The second class is the same thing. All my perks are the same for all the ARs, so that's just my SC 2010 class setup. ARs, same thing. LMGs, same thing. M27, the attachments I use on that's my most commonly used LMG, is silencer and rapid fire. A lot of people have been using the silencer extended mags apparently, but the silencer rapid fire is pretty good on that gun because you get a little bit more of like the melt factor, I guess, on that. Now I'll go ahead and go through my SMG class setup, which is quite a bit different from the other ones. Like this one's actually worth looking into compared to, you know, oh, my one class has one perk changed with it. It doesn't matter. Like, you guys are going to be able to tweak this on your own anyway. SMGs, for those of you guys that do not know, the mobility is higher on these, so you do not need Stalker because you already move pretty fast when you're strafing. So instead of using Stalker, you have 3 more perk spots. With those 3 perk spots, what I do is I throw Steady Aim in there and Ready Up. With SMGs, you do not want to look for long range or medium range gunfights. You want to pretty much stay to close range gunfights. Because of that, Steady Aim, you don't even have to ADS. If you have Steady Aim on and you're really, really close to them, you just hip fire, good to go. Works really well on this gun especially. Ready Up is also just one of those things when you're running, if you do want to ADS, you can like hip fire then ADS or whatever you want to do. It just makes you do it a little bit faster. Then of course I have like pretty much the other same stuff, like I said, just not Stalker. So I have Sleight of Hand, Dead Silence, Focus, and Hardline. In my original loadout, I've already talked about those. Same reasoning behind it here. Scavenger, same reasoning. I do not have Deadeye on this because, like I said earlier, Deadeye is good at medium to long range gunfights, and with this, as I just said, you're not looking for medium or long range gunfights. You're looking for close range gunfights. You don't really need the Dead Silent or the Deadeye to be getting you the more damage at long range. I think that you'll be able to meld them fast enough, and it's more beneficial for you to get the specialist bonus faster and not have to go through those. I think it's 5 or 6 points for the Deadeye to be able to unlock that. So that's just, I don't know, gets you faster, and then you get to your agility, which is really, really good on SMGs because of how much you're running around and getting closer to people that way. And the other perk that's different is the Takedown. Takedown's really good because since you're looking for close range gunfights, if you kill somebody, they're going to be like, oh, well, there's a good chance there's somebody right there where that X is of my teammate. takedown doesn't leave that X. So you can kill somebody and be completely fine with that, and the only thing they're going to be able to hear you from is if they have headphones and actually are intelligent enough to be like, hey, my teammate got shot right here, and I heard that or whatever, because even if they hear it, they don't see you on the mini-maps. They might think it's their teammate shooting or something stupid. I don't know. I don't know what goes through people's minds sometimes when they're that newbie. There's people with no fingers out there. You guys know this. Then, of course, just the resilience, tac mask, and blast shield again. Same thing, just talked about that. Don't really need to go through that again. This is one class I want to go through real quick, because people always ask me like what I'm running when I'm doing like assault or support, stuff like that. This is like my basic loadout for a TDM solo game, something like that. Most of the time I'll usually switch out a dog, and actually, I mean, this is usable. I don't know, like you can switch around the assault streaks if you want. Usually I'll use a dog, and I guess, yeah, that's pretty good. Sentry gun and helicopter. The reason I don't like using stuff like helo pilots and stuff like that, you can use helo pilot if you want, if you're just trying to have fun, but it's nice to be able to like have kill streaks doing something for you while you're still running around. So I'll go dog, sentry gun, helicopter, or like it's shown right here, IMS. IMS can watch your back as well as the dog can, so you just can't move around quite as much if you don't have a dog, and you're expecting your back to be watched by something. So there's that, and then here's my try-hard support class for playing against people that are sweating their asses off or whatever in Blitz. So instead of running assault here, I'm running support just because I'm not really going for the streaks. I'm going for the win, and I'm trying to, like, you know, put myself in risky situations where I'm going to die some. And I'm running the ballistic vest squad mate. Squad member is really, really good for like anything, just because they're annoying as fuck because of the riot shield and also the ballistic vest they come with, and then the oracle is also pretty nice to have around. So I mean, that's like my basic setups, guys. I'll go back and show the honey badger class for the end of this video, just because it's the one that people usually want to see the most. People have a lot of success with this class. Like, I've had people that are like, oh, I've gotten like no chems, and I use your class, and I have like a double chem first game or something. Like, I'm not sure how that possibly happens, but apparently it does happen. I get it all the time. So try using it out. Let me know if you guys think, if you guys tweak it at all, if you guys think there's something else that needs to be done, something I need to elaborate on more. I can do it in another commentary on another video. But I don't really see me changing these classes too much to the end of Ghosts unless they like buff or nerf something. If they buff or nerf something, then I mean, I guess I'll probably change it depending on how severe the buff or nerf is. Other than that, though, I feel like this is pretty spot on to where it needs to be, and I don't know, hopefully you guys feel the same way. And if you guys want to tweak it a little bit, like I said, by all means go ahead and tweak it, just because there's things going to fit you better than they fit me, and this is just my play style. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Either way, though, hopefully you guys enjoy where the channel is going, and give me some feedback on that, what you guys think about the channel. The channel, as this video gets posted, should be about July 13th. If it's posted on July 13th, things are going according to plan, and there should be about 10 more videos, 10, 12 videos to follow that. The montage is going to be released on the 19th of July. Pretty much set in stone. If it's not, I'm going to be a very pissed off person, so it will be. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'll be posting a trailer for the montage on July 18th, and on July 18th that trailer download will be available for everybody else to post on their channels, maybe to try to get us a little bit more publicity, I guess I want to say, to bring to our channel for the montage the following day. And the montage will be released at midnight, July 19th Eastern Time, which I am also, okay, I'm not guaranteeing this. It should be released then, and I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream on my birthday, which is July 19th, and I want to start it at midnight. It might not be exactly midnight, but it'll be around there, so hopefully you guys all stop by for that, and you guys do enjoy that just as much. It should be a pretty big deal, because it's my birthday, it's going to be a 24-hour stream, and it's going to be the montage release date, which the montage is going to be absolutely insane. Like, it's going to be top-notch Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay, clips, I guess you want to call it, and editing. So you guys, I don't know, I feel like you guys are just going to absolutely love that montage. Either way, thanks for the support, guys, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to all this stuff just as much as I am. Take care, guys.